Okay, sorry about that. So, I have stirred this up, and now I'm going to put my chicken on here, and then I'm going to cover it in Colby Jack cheese and maybe a little bit of Parmesan, just because it's got the Alfredo sauce. And I am preheating my oven to 400. See how that goes. So I have 4 of these chicken tenderloins, and they came fresh, not frozen. I used to buy in bulk, and I think that contributed to my weight. It was a better deal. It was cheaper to buy in bulk. So I would have like a large bag of chicken, and I'd be like, oh, I'll just go ahead and cook the rest if I had already cooked some of it, or whatever. I cook for just myself. And I didn't eat throughout the day. I've said this in my previous video. I would not eat very much throughout the day. And then when I would get home from work, I'd be starving. So I would basically binge eat. And then I would go straight to bed. I have some other health issues. So exercise is very difficult. But I'm learning that even though it's extremely painful and conventional exercise is not going to ever be something I can do, but I can walk. And even if I'm not walking, speed walking, I can walk. And walking is moving. So even if it's a slow, leisurely stroll, it's better than nothing. And so what I was doing previously was basically nothing when I got home. And then my days off, I was just using to recover from the week. So anyhow, enough about that. So I've laid this on there, and now I don't know, I should be measuring my cheese. And the rest of this I'm going to use on another chicken dish that I'm making for someone else here when I finish this video. So this is what it looks like before I put it in the oven. And I am going to bake it until the chicken temps out and it's brown and bubbly, or golden brown and bubbly. Well, before it gets bubbly, goldy, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan on that. And let's see how that turned out. All right, so I'm also going to make a chicken salad. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, get things wiped down, and I'll be right back. All right, so I hard boil eggs in batches, as I'm sure most of us do. I don't do the large batches, and I know a lot of people use their Instant Pot or their electric pressure cooker for that. I only did 4 today. So I'm using 2 of these to make this chicken and egg salad. And I know I could do that a lot neater, but it's all going to get chopped up and mixed up in the chicken salad. And I know that as you watch this, you're probably screaming, use a cutting board, don't use your hand, and all that good stuff. So I just have a can of and this is a smaller can. It's a 5-ounce can of the chunk chicken breast that's found with the tuna. And again, I drain the liquid off, press the liquid off. So I do a lot of the same things for my tuna salad as I do for my chicken salad. And as far as my seasoning, and I knew I should have put it in a little bit larger bowl, which is my preferred one, is in the sink. Because I used it to chill my eggs. Alright, so I said this earlier, things that used to not seem spicy to me now do. So I love Dijon mustard, but it's now pretty warm to me. So half of a teaspoon is where we're going to start with this. Okay. And then relish, which I never used to put in things. I never even bought relish. But now I'm trying to flavor things up, and so since the choices are limited, and I do like pickles, I don't know why I never did relish. So here's 1 teaspoon. I'm going to do a little bit more on the juicy side. So about 1.5 teaspoons. So this is a trick that I picked up from a sub shop that I used to work at, is to add soy sauce to the tuna salad. And again, like I was saying, I make my chicken salad very similar to my tuna salad. Now, eventually, whenever I'm able to eat fruits and stuff like that, I'll add some other raw veggies to my salads, but for now, I'm very limited. So there's that. And somewhere along the way, I lost my red measuring spoon that was for a tablespoon. So this is Greek yogurt because it's low fat. And So I'm eyeballing about 2 to 3 tablespoons until it's the consistency that I like, because this is going to sit in the fridge in little containers, and I will eat this throughout the week. So I like it a little bit juicier. Plus it makes it easier to slide down to the pouch. Alright, let's taste to season. So I realize that up till now I have seasoned very little on anything. And that's because everything that I thought I knew about seasoning is no longer true. So it's pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning in here. A little shake of salt. A shake of pepper. And then I love onions in my chicken and tuna salads, but I cannot eat raw onions yet. So I am using onion powder and garlic powder, a whole lot more. Well, garlic powder I always use, but the onion powder I'm using a lot more in things that I would have chopped up raw onions in. Well, I'm the only one that's going to be eating this, so. That's perfect. So, at first I had a problem with getting used to the idea of doing Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise. But once you season it, it works perfect. And it's been working perfect for the sour cream too. So there's my chicken salad. Now I'm going to portion that into some plastic portion cups that I got with lids. Actually, I may not do that with this because this is going to stay home. I may just put this into one. But I got these for food prepping for freezers and working. Right here. There is 100 cups and 100 lids. They are 4 ounce, so they are perfect for me to just portion up things. And honestly, I'll probably use that for the extra chili to stick in the freezer because they'll freeze perfect. All right. So I'm going to get this cleaned up and I will be back. Okay, so I just measured the chicken salad, weighed it. So it comes to about 9 ounces. So that is about 3 meals worth, which is what I got the last time that I made it. Actually, I think I got 4, but that was because I had it with Laughing Cow cheese one day and a string cheese another day, and maybe ricotta bake another day. But anyway, so that's 3 ounces, or 3 ounce servings. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Full disclosure on my turkey chili, I did put about half of what was left of the other ground turkey in because it's really soupy. And I left enough soup in there so that it simmers down, but also for the veggie rice that I'm going to put in. But I'm going to take the rest of what's left of the meat and I'm going to put it in a sandwich bag and freeze it for something later. I may use it I have some spaghetti squash, some things like that, so I may use it for that. But we will see when I get to it.